Hey everybody, Sharon Smith here. Today we're going to do some tapping for procrastination, which I have to just say, I am the queen of procrastination. It's a title I don't claim willingly, but it does probably belong to me. I even procrastinated making this video for you guys. So, I think we can get ourselves unblocked. Now, before we start, please be sure you've read and agreed to my disclaimer. When you look down below this video, it says show more. Just click there. And I've got a couple things I'd like you to do. The first one is please subscribe to me here on YouTube. The reason for this is really cool. The more subscribers I have, the more YouTube will show my videos to people who've never seen them before. And that means that somebody who might need my help from one of my videos would get it that day, all because you took a second and subscribed. I think that's a good reason. Now, if you're enjoying my work, please also like my videos and leave me comments. I read them all. I love comments. So, let's talk about procrastination. We all do it sometimes, and some of us do it more than others. But let's stop beating ourselves up about it. And there's some reasons that we procrastinate. Whatever it is we're can't even talk today. Whatever it is that we are putting off and procrastinating about, we're doing that because there's a little part of our brain way down in there that feels like this is not safe for us to do or comfortable in some way. So I want you to close your eyes for just a minute and just tune into that thing that you're procrastinating about. Tune into that thing, and if you're procrastinating about a whole bunch of stuff, just pick the first thing that comes to mind. And take a big breath and relax and really focus on that thing. And just see what you've got going on in there. See if it feels like it's just overwhelming. Does that feel like it's too hard to do? Does it feel like there might be a negative consequence? Does it in fact feel unsafe to you? And just tune into that and now open your eyes. And with that thing in mind, while we tap, let's just start here on the outside of the hand. And if you're new to tapping, I have a good tutorial on my homepage, but it's a pretty simple thing. Just tap along with me. Be sure you speak out loud or you will not get the benefits. So it's almost like Simon Says a little bit. And you can tap either hand, either side. Doesn't make any difference. And same with the face points, either side. Wow, I'm really procrastinating. Again. But I choose to be okay anyway. Even though I'm really procrastinating about this thing I don't want to do. I choose to be okay anyway. And I profoundly love and accept myself. I'm really putting this thing off. But I choose to be okay anyway. And I completely love and accept myself. And I honor that part of me that's trying to keep me safe in some way. I give myself permission to know that there is this little part of me that's doing a really good job. And it's keeping me from doing this thing. It's helping me to procrastinate. Because something about this feels either unsafe or overwhelming. And I honor this little piece of me. Maybe this thing feels too hard. Or maybe it really isn't very safe. And I give myself permission to really look at this with clarity. And if this thing is genuinely unsafe for me, I'm going to give myself permission to know that I don't have to do it. I don't need to keep putting it off. I can simply not do it. I can take it off the list. But if it feels safe, maybe it just feels like it could be overwhelming or too hard. And I'm stopping myself. I wonder if it's possible that I could allow myself to relax and give myself permission to just go ahead and begin this task. If I don't do it perfectly, it's not a big deal. A lot of things aren't perfect the very first time we do them. And that's okay. I allow myself to relax. If I need help doing this thing, I give myself permission to ask for it. And I allow myself to accept the help that I've asked for. I don't need to keep putting this off. I think it's safe to go ahead and do this thing. Who knows? The consequences of it might be something wonderful. So I choose to let go of the need to even procrastinate about this. It's safe to let go of procrastination. And it's safe to let go of the need to procrastinate. It feels good to get unstuck and move forward. I completely love and accept myself. And this feels a lot better than it did. Peace. Okay, now tune in a little bit to that part of you, that thing that you're putting off, and see if that doesn't feel lighter. It should feel better. Now you may need to come back and do this tapping again, just because sometimes procrastination tends to turn up for us again. We're always going through a process with our subconscious where it's kind of a negotiation. It's like, I want to do this thing, and it says, are you really sure you want to do that thing? Yes, I'm really sure I want to do this thing. Oh, this thing might happen. So just understand that tapping is a tool that you can use to get yourself unstuck. It gives you power. You are powerful. And the power to change these things is right here in your own two hands. I want you to feel good about that. So again, use this as often as you need. Now, this is August of 2020, and I have well over 100 free videos out here on YouTube. Every single one of them is designed to help with something different. Sometimes I'm working with physical pain or issues. Sometimes I'm working with things like procrastination. Please use them, enjoy them. I made them to be of service. I made them to be helpful for you. So thanks again for watching and doing this with me, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Mwah.